have a 5-year-old daughter, Mona, and husband Ron, who is 3 years older than me. I have a great family and I'm very happy with it, but I've always dreamed of having my own restaurant. Before I got married, I worked at a restaurant, and after my daughter was born, I worked part-time at a cafe. When I got married, I gave that up once, but recently an opportunity presented itself. The couple who owned the cafe where I worked decided to close it for retirement. They were going to put it on the market, so I asked if they could sell it to me. They were regular customers, so the next cafe would have an advantage too. When I talked to Ron about this, he was all for it. So I finally became a restaurant owner. It's a cafe/restaurant, which opens for lunch only, so I can spend quality time with my family at night, although dinner is optional for events and reservations. The word spread among the mom squad in the preschool Mona goes to. Paige! Looks like your restaurant is doing well. She's Jill, who's a good friend of mine in the squad. She's a bit showy outside, but independent and self-reliant. Somebody I admire. Some of them are loyal customers from the previous cafe, so I'm taking my daughter there for lunch again. Thank you! Oh, you can't promote your business at preschool, don't you know that? No, that voice sounds familiar. She's Elizabeth, who calls herself a leader of the mom squad. Just because she has 3 kids, she acts like she's a pro of parenting. I wasn't promoting my business. But I heard you were talking about your restaurant. Isn't it indiscreet for a mother to have her own business? Are you picking on me? A newer mom doesn't know anything. Becoming a mother means sacrificing yourself. A half-baked mother bragging, I have my own restaurant, is so embarrassing. I wasn't bragging, I'm just excited. She's right. I think it's cool to do both parenting and managing a restaurant. Oh, I love you, Jill. You young mothers have a lot to learn. I'm a pro at parenting. You should thank me for giving you advice. I feel sorry for Mona. She must be embarrassed to have a mom like you. What do you mean by... Paige, let's go. You have to be at the restaurant, right? Let's not waste our time. I heard that! I have to go too. Bye. Goodbye. And I left. Elizabeth has been picking on me for some time now. Now she knows about my restaurant and she hates me more than ever. If it's just me, I'll deal with it, but when she involves our kids, it is troublesome. One day, Mona was back from preschool and said, Jenny told me something weird today. Jenny is Elizabeth's daughter. I have a bad feeling about this. What did she say?
She said, when a grown-up follows her dreams, she will become an armadillo. So my mom becomes Armadillo.
Armadillo? It must be some kind of lost in translation. Or maybe it's nocturnal? It's a problem when a mother says anything to her child.
So I told Jenny, Armadillo lives in a hole and sleeps 16 hours a day. But Mom lives in a house and doesn't sleep that much. And Mom doesn't have a shell.
Is that right, Mona? But since when did you know so much about armadillos?
Because I'm an animal anima.
You mean animal mania?
That's it. That's me. So I told Jenny my mom is an armadillo. Jenny's mom has bad eyes. She needs to go to the eye doctor. And she said okay.
That's good, Mona. It's just kids talking, but I'm not comfortable with what Elizabeth does. Then one day, Elizabeth planned a party for the mom squad. They seemed to have it a few times in the past, where I was only invited once. I always heard about it afterwards from the other moms. I guess she doesn't hide her favoritism. But this time she directly told me about it. Not only that, but she chose my restaurant for it and made reservations for about 30 people, including dads and kids. I couldn't help but wonder why she... But booking for 30 doesn't happen very often, so I accepted the reservation. I can't trust her 100% and she may be up to something, but I don't think she'll harass me in front of the other moms and dads. And the day came. The restaurant was rented out for this private party and it would start at 6 p.m. We bought ingredients for 30 people and were ready to go. Since it was Saturday, Ron and Mona helped me out also, and it was all set. But it was 5 minutes before starting time and Elizabeth, who was the organizer, hadn't shown up yet. When it was past 6 p.m., I called her. Elizabeth, it's past 6, but the starting time was 6 p.m., wasn't it? I may have misunderstood the starting time, but what I heard was a high-pitched laugh. Oh no, did you take it for real? What? Did you really think my mom's squad would dine at someone's place who abandoned the task of being a mother? Excuse me? I don't understand. There's no way we would use your place. Today's party was cancelled, so you can cancel the party for 30. What are you saying? I know you want to scream. Canceling for 30 is a big deal, right? It's your fault you didn't prioritize your responsibilities as a mother. Elizabeth, do you know what you're saying? Oh, you're panicking! This is so much fun. I mean, really, what are you saying? So I'm canceling. Everyone else is here but you. Huh? Yeah, in fact, everyone was here already and having a good time, except Elizabeth. I just wondered why she wasn't here yet, because she was the organizer, and that's why I called to let her know. Huh? Wait, huh? I let everybody know it was canceled. Just as I thought, she was planning something terrible. You needed to learn a lesson! Talking about your dream and pursuing it? I told them it was canceled! Why are they... I don't know, you can ask them for yourself, if you're brave. Oh no, you devil! Excuse me, but I gotta go. I'm busy. I just hung up because everyone was waiting for me to toast. But I wonder why they came here. Was it Elizabeth on the phone? Jill came up to me with a smile, so I told her about Elizabeth's plan. And she told me that she got a message yesterday from her. Paige is sick and the party was cancelled through Mom Squad's group. Followed by, Paige is in hospital, please don't contact her directly. I'm not in the group and had no idea what was going on. But I was talking to Jill on the phone just before she got this group message, so she knew Elizabeth was lying and informed others to get together here as it was planned. I thought it was fishy when Elizabeth suggested Paige's place. When I got the cancel message, I was going to call you, but I didn't have your number. I was so glad Jill told me about this. I love the food here. Thank you! I hope that Elizabeth isn't a role model of parenting as she claims she is. Actually. Oops, I'm curious, but maybe not in front of the kids. Let's have a good time with good food. Huh? Hi, Jenny. Did you come here by yourself? I saw Jenny, the daughter of Elizabeth, in the crowd.
With Dad.
Hi, I'm Tommy, Jenny's dad.
Oh, no. Did you hear about what we were just...
Please, don't worry about it. I know my wife. Jenny told me about this, so I brought her here.
Oh, I see. Things can be complicated, but it's kind of fun. That's because I could see Tommy's frustration towards Elizabeth. Half an hour later, somebody stormed in when we were having dinner. Sorry, it's a private party going on tonight. Oh, Elizabeth! She looked like she ran, her face red, and the room became dead silent. Why is everybody here? I told you it was cancelled. You all ruined my plan! Oh, I can't let the kids see this. Why don't we go outside and talk? I tried to take her outside, but she wasn't listening to me. So I quickly asked Ron to take the kids to the break room in the back. What is going on here? Why is everybody having a good time? It was you who planned this party for the Mom Squad. Everybody is happy that it wasn't cancelled. Huh? I wanted to cancel just to get you in trouble. Why are you leaving me out of it? What a jerk. What? You don't just do no-show. By the way, it was me who noticed your plan and sent the no-cancel message, although they seem to have noticed something was fishy. How dare you! You young mothers don't have no manners! I'm not young, thanks. Even young mothers know no-show comes with consequences, while an older mother doesn't. Do you think you're a queen or something just because you gave birth to a child at an older age? What? Why don't you have a little respect for me? What did I ever do to you? What you did is rent out a restaurant for 30 people and planned a no-show. Restaurant business is hard enough, but do you think you can get away with something like that? Maybe I'm expecting too much for someone who doesn't have any common sense. Let me tell you something. I'm raising 3 children. So what? Once you're a mother, you must prioritize your child. Someone like you who's after your dream is disqualified for a mother. You're an armadillo. Wow, she really meant an armadillo. If you mean I sleep all day and come to my restaurant at night, you're wrong. Besides, Besides, you don't get to decide other people's businesses and dreams.
She's right. I was divorced, but I'm studying to become an accountant while working.
Oh, she is?
Shut up! The more reason you are neglecting your child. If you're a mother, you're supposed to make time for your child and devote yourself. You're a mother to your child before anything.
Then why don't you tell us how to devote yourself to your child?
You make breakfast and eat with your child. Send her to school with a smile.
I do that and more. I wake up at 5, do the laundry. While it's running, I come to the restaurant and do the kitchen prep for 1 hour, come home by 6:30 and have breakfast with my family, and take my daughter to preschool.
What if your daughter has a fever or something? Are you closing the restaurant for a day?
You may not know, but I put a sign at the door. Please check our website and social media for emergency and temporarily closing.
That's irresponsible. If you own a restaurant, you have to open and close every day according to your business hours. If you own a business, you can't get away for a day, even for a family funeral. People like you degrade the status of mothers.
Huh? With her extreme ideas, I didn't know how to react to them.
Now you know.
I was just as amazed at your ancient ideas towards business. So you're saying that business comes first no matter what? Mom bullying itself is getting old. Open a restaurant on the day of your family funeral? I would break many dishes and cups, which would be bad for business. I balance my family and business my own way, and it's nobody's business in the first place.
You don't know nothing. You would sacrifice yourself once you become a mother. It's common sense.
You may find that kind of common sense in a museum. Who decides that anyway? Is it written in the Constitution? Even the politicians encourage women's active roles in society.
Shut up! You keep bragging my restaurant this, my restaurant that. I'm gonna give it a 1-star review.
That's enough, Elizabeth!
Oh, Tommy, finally!
Honey, why are you here?
He was here all this time.
You said you must prioritize your children? You should give up your dream for them? You keep taking the auditions to become a star, even faking your age!
What? A star?
How did you know?
I saw tons of rejection notices in the mailbox. Besides, you're the one abandoning parenting and pushing everything to my mother!
Wow, seriously?
That's a lie!
But it seems that our neighbors know about it and a few were surprised.
You don't do any housework. The only thing you do is pick up your kids from school. And you lecture other moms. You make me laugh. When I'm off, I'm the one who takes care of my kids, while you go to dance lessons or something.
But it seems that her neighbors know about it and few were surprised. Wow, she is serious!
How can you criticize me? Because I was trying hard and you already had your dream come true and I couldn't stand it. I want to have success too. I want everybody's attention.
Attention? I don't think there is no dream to come true for someone who denies other people's dreams. Not just denying, but trying to harm it. It's not about parenting, but about being a human.
But
just because you neglect your children and abandon housework to follow your dream, don't think everybody does the same. I thought that pursuing my dream would make my family happier. That's why I didn't give up. If parents just live without goals or dreams to pursue, wouldn't be a good role model to the children.
But if I become a star, my family will be happier.
No way. It'll be a miracle if you become a star when you're so selfish and self-centered in the first place. But we won't be any happier. Or more like that doesn't really matter to us.
What do you mean by that?
It doesn't matter if you're home or not.
What?
Yeah, Tommy, that's too bad.
Paige!
She's bullying other moms at preschool and planned the party she was going to cancel anyway and hurt somebody else's business. It's rather...
Paige?
I'd rather you not be at home at all.
Tommy!
Yep.
Oh, come on!
Yup. Elizabeth, we should talk at home.
No, wait a minute.
Wait, Tommy. We'll take Jenny home later. You can settle things with that woman right here. She's so cool.
What do you mean, settle things?
Thank you all.
No problem. Tommy took Elizabeth aside to talk, and they got divorced eventually. Tommy got custody of the children, and Elizabeth was kicked out of the house. Later, she was asked by someone on the street if she wanted to be a star. She was then taken into the city lights of the night. Jenny transferred to another preschool and lived with her daddy happily. As for my business, it's going well with many friendly customers. My dream at the moment is to give my customers the best experiences at my restaurant. But it's not that far-fetched. What is your dream, Mona?
My dream is to become an armadillo one day.
Armadillo?
Armadillo is great. Its shell is super hard and he is stronger than anything. And he can sleep 16 hours a day. That's super. 8 hours isn't enough for me.
Then you can play for only a little bit a day.
Okay, but I want that cool shell.
How about a turtle?
No, I like armadillo shell. Maybe I'll think more.
Think more and you'll find your happy life. With lots of smiles on her face, I want her to grow up happily. That's my true dream. My name is Paige, and I am in the 12th grade, getting ready for my college entrance exams. I live as a family of 4 with my dad, mom, and my sister, Susan, who is the same age as me. Huh? You're asking why I'm the same age as my sister? Actually, her mom and my dad got remarried. My real mom, Mommy Penny, had passed away due to an illness when I was still a baby. My mom now is my sister, Susan's real mother. It turns out that Susan's parents were both cheating on each other when Susan was just 2 years old. After a chaotic cheating scandal, they got a divorce. I heard her father was a crazy gamble addict. At the end, they got a divorce with Susan's mom after getting custody over her. Then my parents met each other when we were 5 years old, and they got remarried. By the way, I'm currently very busy preparing for my entrance exams. There's a university I really want to go to, so I study hard every day until late in the night for the exams. I was motivated as usual to fight back my sleepiness for my dream, but... Oh my gosh! Can you hear it? That was my sister who lives in the room next door. It was Susan's voice. Susan often skipped classes since she was in the middle school, and she hasn't been going to her classes in high school nowadays too. She sleeps during the day and wakes up at night. She would be calling someone all night every day, and she doesn't care about disturbing the neighbors, keeping her windows open as she talked in a loud voice. Oh gosh, I can't focus on my studies! She's so loud! No matter how many times I warn her, she doesn't care. She's so noisy that I can't study nor sleep. The next morning. Good morning, Dad. Oh, let me help. I rubbed my sleepy eyes. I thought I'd woken up pretty early, but Dad was already preparing breakfast in the kitchen.
Oh, good morning. Thanks for helping me every morning, Paige. Look at your face. You have dark circles under your eyes.
Susan was noisy last night.
Is it Susan again? What should we do with her?
While we were talking, Mom and Susan came in. So noisy from early in the morning.
Gosh, I'm so sleepy. Feeling lazy too.
Oh, good morning.
Hurry up and give me breakfast.
Hey, Mom, Susan, I think you should greet us first.
Oh, shut up. Chop chop.
Hey, you.
Always grumbling about something. Just hurry up and prepare our breakfast. I'm hungry.
Oops, sorry. I'm almost done.
This is just our everyday life. Dad has a job, but he does all kinds of housework, from cooking, laundry, cleaning, to taking out the trash. You might ask what Mom does. She's a housewife, but she does nothing at home, doing whatever she wants every day, as you imagined. I can't help but wonder why my dad got remarried with someone like her. They had hit rock bottom in life back then, so he felt like he wanted to support her. She was in a similar situation as him, and she also looked like she was working hard taking care of her young daughter alone. I bet Dad never expected her to change so dramatically after getting married. And Susan, who grew up seeing her mom acting like this, it's natural that she develops a similar personality. They would somehow manage doing nothing, depending on everyone else, blaming other people. Susan had a personality which she hated housework and studying, and she just wanted to have fun right now. We're paying for her tuition, but she skips classes. She does whatever she wants at home. It looked like she hadn't decided whether to go to college or to find a job after graduating high school. On the other hand, I was the type that wanted to do things until the very end, and thought that hard work was the most important. Of course, I wanted to cherish my parents, and I liked to study. I would read books whenever I had free time. I never skipped classes, nor was I never late to class. I was the school president in middle school, and now I'm the vice president at my high school. I did grow up with a mom near me from a certain age, but I quickly realized that Mom and Susan were wrong, and I couldn't help but respect Dad even more for working hard under this environment. When I was thinking about that, Mom suddenly started to make a fuss again. Ugh, what is this soup? Tastes horrible. Huh? Really? If you're gonna complain, how about you cook for yourself? Shut up! You're such an annoying Paige. You've been cooking for so many years, but how come you managed to cook something so horrible? I chose to get married for you. You better work harder so that you won't get dumped. It was her habit to criticize my dad's cooking and to say that I got married for you. The reason was because she used to be a beauty who everyone wanted to date, so she thinks that he should thank her for choosing him among all the other guys she could have married. Now Dad looks very tired, but his old photos show that he was handsome. And he'd already started working for the large corporation where he still works now. So I don't think Mom has an upper hand. According to what I heard about her past, she's never had a job in her life. Maybe that's why she didn't understand how hard Dad worked for his job. Mom, you've been told by the doctor that you had high blood pressure, so Dad's being considerate and cutting back on the salt when he cooks. She loved salty food and fried food, so she was overweight and had high blood pressure and many more health problems. Dad, who always cared for her no matter what she said to him, was being considerate of her. But she behaves like this. His dishes are not only healthy, but also delicious. When I glared at Mom, Dad said in a calm voice,
Paige, I'm fine. I'll work harder to improve the taste.
Yeah, you really should. You better thank me for choosing you and work harder. You too, Paige. Can't you do something about your personality? Can't you do something about your personality, commenting on the smallest of things? Why aren't you honest like Susan?
Mom disliked me for always taking Dad's side. It's not like I'm taking his side just because he's my real dad. I say these things because Mom is so selfish and what she says doesn't make any sense. I just can't accept those behaviors. Then Mom said to me,
Oh, by the way, we're visiting Grandma again today, so get ready, Paige.
Huh? Oh gosh, so sudden again. Why don't you tell me these things beforehand?
I make plans according to my schedule, not your business. If you're my child, shut up and follow me.
Oh no. After she finished eating, she went back to her room without cleaning up the dishes.
Sorry, Paige, for being such an unreliable dad.
What are you saying? There's no need for you to apologize, and I love you, Dad. I look up to you for always working hard. I'll always be on your side. I'm rooting for you, Dad.
Paige, I can work hard because you always support me.
What? Why are you crying?
Nah, I'm crying out of joy. Paige, right. I have a daughter who's so considerate of me. She's pure, knows what's right or wrong, and very considerate of her family. You've grown up so much. You resemble your mother back when...
Huh? What?
No, it's nothing. I have to start thinking properly.
About what?
We shouldn't live like this forever. That's what I think.
Dad? What's wrong?
I've been trying my best in my own ways. I have to face reality. Alright, Paige. You eat up and get ready.
Yeah. I think Dad was acting a bit weird this morning. And that afternoon, we were visiting Granny Poppy's house. According to Mom, she's worried because Gran lives alone. So we visit her to check on her once in a while. Granny Poppy is still nice and healthy, though. Gran is so kind, and not only that, but she adores us. And she's also very considerate, who always worries about Dad, saying, "How is Peter doing?" Dad always hopes to visit her with us, but because Mom always decides so suddenly, he couldn't take a day off from work, so he hasn't been able to visit for a long time. It looked like Mom didn't want Dad to come with her. Even when she visits Gran, it's not like she helps her with her chores, but should just lie on the sofa being lazy. Susan even left saying, "I'm going home because I'm getting bored." Gran was tidying up the kitchen, so I went to hang the clothes after doing the laundry. Then, I heard Mom's voice from the kitchen, although she was in another room just now. I didn't want to eavesdrop, but I was so surprised when I heard what she said.
Mother, there's something I want to talk to you about. It's about Susan and Paige's college tuition. I think it's going to cost us a lot.
understand about Paige, but Susan is also going to college?
Yes, Susan is also working hard.
Is the money I gave you the other day not enough? I thought Peter was working hard at his job.
Yeah, that's right, but he said that he can't let the kids go to college because it's a waste of money.
I don't think Peter would ever say that.
But actually, the money's not enough. Their high school tuition too. Paige goes to a public school, but Susan goes to a private school. We're running short of money more than I expected. Can you support us financially a bit more? I want the kids to go to college.
I was super surprised. My dad always told us that we should go to college, and Mom always told me that I should get a scholarship if I wanted to go to college. First of all, there's no way Susan can go to college. We don't even know if she can graduate high school. So why is she asking Gran for money because she doesn't have enough money to send us to college? Isn't she trying to squeeze money out of Gran using her family as an excuse? I went home feeling uneasy that day. And a few days later, when I came home from school, Susan was waiting for Dad to come home in the living room. Gosh, I had a very bad feeling. Whenever Susan was kind to Dad or talked to Dad, she'd always be asking for something from him. An hour later, when Dad came home, Mom was being touchy with Dad as she talked to him with a creepy smile. And right after that, Susan was also being weirdly nice to Dad. Something was going on. That was what I thought as I watched.
Hey, look at this!
She placed something on the table with glittering eyes. It was a pamphlet for a private university.
I want to go to this university. I don't want to work yet, so I thought it would be nice for me to go to university for now. I'm going to this university, so give me money. Come on, say yes!
Hey! There's no way you can survive when you can't even go to high school properly and aren't even sure if you can graduate. Who are you to say these things? That's what I thought, but Mom took Susan's side.
I think it's a good choice, don't you agree? You always say that Paige should go to university.
Susan, are you just going to university because you don't want to get a job?
That's right, so what?
Hey, Susan, I think you'll skip classes again if you don't have a goal. And you're not even going to school now.
Then Mom started to shriek in response.
I chose to marry you because you had an high income. How dare you complain about my daughter when the only thing you can do is work?
Because she has to go to high school before going to university.
Shut up! It's the father's responsibility to pay for his daughter's university tuition. I chose to marry a lazy guy like you. You better thank me. If you thank me, there should be more things you can do, so I'm telling you to express your gratitude by paying for her tuition.
Hey, it's not like everyone can enter university as long as they have money. I can't believe you want to go to university just for that reason.
Yes, Paige is right. If you want to study at university, you need to work hard and have a goal of what you want to accomplish.
Then that stupid Susan said something like this.
Huh? What goal? Don't be so annoying. Oh, but I kind of chose this university because there are many celebrities going there. Huh?
I don't see any point in talking to you anymore.
Oh, that's great. I bet there's a lot of rich people then. What should I do if Susan brought a celebrity home saying he's her boyfriend?
My dad and I made eye contact, feeling tired of them.
So, Susan told you her goal for going into university. Okay, I'll have you pay for her tuition.
They were leaving Dad and I out of the conversation and kept on saying awful things. Then Dad whispered to me,
I made my decision.
Huh? What did you decide? Then he suddenly said, as if to encourage himself, and announced something surprising.
No, I'm not paying.
Huh?
Hey, why?
Because you'll no longer be my daughter, and your mother will no longer be my wife.
Huh?
What do you mean?
And I also quit work today.
He suddenly made a surprising announcement. He quit his job? What does that mean? While I was confused, Mom got really angry.
Hey, you! How dare you do something so selfish?
Nah, I always had it in mind. And I was also planning to talk to you about it. But you never tried to listen.
When I tried to say something, you would say that it wasn't worthy of listening.
I don't remember. You're jobless. I can't believe it. We're getting a divorce. Absolutely getting a divorce. I'll ask for compensation money as well as child support. I don't need you now that you don't have any income. Go and live a lonely life.
When Mom said that, Dad replied in response,
I see. But even if we get divorced, I won't be paying for compensation. I'd always thought about getting a divorce, so I hired a lawyer. When I showed him the memos I made about what you've been doing to me since we got married, he told me that you would be the one to pay compensation.
What?
Hey, how are we gonna make a living?
Yes, you'll have to pay for child support anyways.
Huh? What are you saying?
Because Susan is still in high school.
Susan quit high school long ago.
Huh? Another surprising fact was revealed.
Huh? Wait, what's going on?
Listen, Susan was kicked out of school long ago. I tried to tell you this too, but you never listened, which means that Susan's no longer a student. There's no need for child support.
No way. No way.
Then I remembered something, so I told them. You were even asking Gran to pay for our college tuition. What were you thinking? You told me to get a scholarship if I wanted to go to university. Mom suddenly started to panic. Seems like the reason why she often visited Gran, saying she was worried about her, was to get money from her from Dad's back. Then Dad said,
My mother already told me about that too. You thought I had no idea, huh? I always planned to support both Paige and Susan if they had a goal they wanted to achieve by going to university. I adored Susan like she was my real daughter, but I'm tired of you two, who are always lazy and can't do anything to look after themselves.
Dad, you did enough.
Oh,
You think this is the end after getting compensation money from them and getting a divorce? No, turns out there are more secrets. When Dad told Gran about wanting to get a divorce, Gran told him many things about them.
Hey, you're also in debt for supporting a 22-year-old host, right?
huh?
Looks like you were spending quite a lot on him. Good luck paying that back.
Hey, Mom, what are you doing?
Because wait, what should I do? Hey, darling, I apologize for everything I did, so, can we...
Nope.
Ah!
Then Mom tried to tackle Dad, so I quickly stopped her. Stop!
Ow!
Actually, I've been part of the judo club since middle school. I won't let you hurt Dad!
Ow! Hey, Paige, let me go!
Listen, always remember that I have Dad's back.
Paige, you...
Then Dad made an expression like he realized something and looked at me with adoration, tears in his eyes. After that, Dad and I left the house, leaving Susan and Mom, who was weeping on the floor. Soon after that, Mom and Dad got a divorce. We had her pay for compensation money as well. The two of them literally went to hell. I heard that Mom works a construction site during the day and a creepy factory during the night to pay back her debts and barely has any time to sleep. After Susan ran away from home, she was quickly arrested for shoplifting. I heard that she caused a scene and was forced into a rehabilitation facility. I'm so tired of her. Mom, who has never worked in her lifetime, is living in a worn-out apartment being chased by the moneylenders. Serves her right.
Welcome. How many people?
As you can see, Dad opened a healthy little Japanese restaurant after he quit his job. After cooking for the family for a long time, he started to dream about owning his own restaurant. He told me that with my real mother who passed away, he always dreamed to have their own restaurant. Dad, your dream came true. I bet Mom is watching you from heaven. The restaurant is doing very well, and Dad is shining doing what he wants.
Paige, you don't have to help me. Go study.
Really? Then I'll go study as you say. I was actually struggling because I have so much homework. I'll work hard while I eat some steamed buns.
Steamed buns? Paige!
Hey, Dad, why are you crying just because I'm gonna study while I eat some steamed buns?
Because you, Paige, you resemble Mommy Penny. You're really starting to resemble her.
Huh? What is it? Hey, I can't hear well if you cry like that.
No, it's nothing. Alright, I'm gonna work hard too. I'll support you as much as I can so that you can achieve your dreams.
Aw, thanks.
The name's Paul. I'm a 27-year-old food researcher. The main work I do is cooking for clients and creating menus based on the client's needs. I've loved to eat ever since I was young, and my favorite food is ramen. Honestly, I would love to have ramen every day, but since it's not good for the health to eat it every day, I started researching about nutrition. Now I can make ramen that's good for the body. Maybe I became a food researcher for the love of ramen. I'm currently living together with my girlfriend, Minami, who's the same age as me. We're planning to get married next year. We already introduced each other to both our parents, and we're in the middle of searching for a nice venue for our wedding ceremony. My life is smooth sailing, both public and private. Today I'm cooking curry while I wait for my girlfriend to come home.
I'm home. I smell the waft of spices in the air.
Just as you requested, I made curry. It's almost done. So wait for a little longer, okay? Of course, I'm the one assigned with cooking. One reason's that I love to cook, but
Curry is so difficult to cook. I cooked curry once, but my mom said it was too sweet and scolded me.
as you can tell from what she said, Minami's not a huge fan of cooking. It was too sweet, so I guess you didn't use the roux that you can buy at the grocery store.
Roux? What's that?
Huh? Oh, so what did you put in the curry?
I don't remember exactly what I put in, but I do remember adding 8 bars of chocolate to thicken it up.
What? Chocolate?
My friend told me that she adds chocolate into curries, so...
That's a secret ingredient! It won't be so secret if you add that much chocolate! That sounds more like a chocolate soup! I take back what I said earlier about her not being a huge fan of cooking. She's catastrophically bad at cooking, but I think she's cute even though she can't cook. Oh, by the way, next Friday night, I'm cooking for a client. I'll probably arrive home late that day, so I'll cook something that you can just microwave, okay?
Friday?
Yeah, they'll be having a house party, and they asked me to cook. I'm sorry. Lately, I've been getting a lot of requests of meal prepping a week's worth of meals, and I also got quite a lot of house party cooking requests. I've been having trouble with not being able to spend time with her on the weekends.
I'll be going out with my friends that day, so you don't need to cook for me. They've been asking me to go with them, so can I go?
Of course! That's how I responded, but I never knew that I was going to regret that. She went out on Friday night, but she didn't return until dawn. Ever since that night, Minami started going out during the weekends. What's worse is that she didn't contact me, and there were many days when she came home the next day. My weekend started with looking after Minami on Saturday morning as she falls asleep on the sofa. She snored loudly today, too, on the sofa, and she woke up past 2 p.m.
I slept a lot. I'm so hungover, but I'm so hungry. Paul, did you make something to eat?
Of course I did. I then went to the kitchen and heated the food that I prepared for her. I then went back to the living room and handed the food to Minami.
Huh? What's this?
That's good for hangovers. Every time Minami has a hangover, I make miso soup with clams and a rice ball. I also make sure I serve it with orange juice. At first, she was very happy to eat this set, but then...
More stylish breakfast. Didn't you make pancakes or French toast?
I think food that doesn't upset your stomach would be better.
You don't have a sense of style at all. There's no point in being a good cook if you can't make stylish dishes.
I can cook stylish food though. After all, I receive a lot of requests asking me to make stylish food so that my clients can upload them on social media. So you're not gonna eat that? I've gone through all that trouble to make that dish, but she spoke ill of it. I won't stand for that kind of attitude. Clams are good for the health, and when one has a hangover, it's important to take salt, sugar, and some vitamins. That's why I chose this menu for her.
I don't care anymore. I already made plans with a friend, so I'll eat outside.
What? I thought we were gonna take a look at the wedding venue.
I'm not in the mood, so next time. Maybe you should use your time at home to learn to make stylish food.
How could you say that? Minami didn't eat a single bite of the food I cooked for her, and she stomped her way out the door. She used to eat the food I cooked deliciously, but lately, she doesn't seem to enjoy eating it. Will we be able to build a happy family after getting married?
I bet that is impossible.
Whoa! You scared me!
Hey, I'm your cute little sister. Why are you scared?
Paige, don't pop out of nowhere like that.
You look very surprised. That means you forgot that I'm here.
She's right. Paige is my younger sister, and the wedding venue we were going to see today was introduced to us by Paige. That's why she's here to go with us. I can't believe I forgot about my little sister because I was in utter shock at how Minami complained about my cooking. I'm so pathetic.
Minami looks like she's changed.
You think so too? I can't believe she said those words about my cooking. I wonder what Minami thinks about me. I wonder if she and I should get married as planned.
She looks like she's hiding something if you ask me. What are you going to do about it, big brother?
What do you mean, what am I gonna do?
I can investigate her whereabouts, you know. But in exchange for that...
You want me to give you that thing, right?
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. In that case, you can count on me.
Actually, Paige's investigation skills are like that of a detective. Maybe even better than a detective. She's taken several cases for me already, and the reward she asks for is not an easy thing to make. 2 weeks later, I received a message from Paige. I found out the reason why Minami's attitude suddenly changed. I somewhat braced myself for the worst, but I was still impacted. Just when I was thinking about what to do, Minami, who was in front of me, said something. What's worse is that she said it right after eating dinner, and after nitpicking my cooking.
Oh, for a man to cook instead of a woman. It looks very feminine and quite pitiful.
She said that, but she asked for seconds.
What's worse is that these days, your sense of style became even less.
Then sorry.
I don't think a man who cooks is capable of making me happy.
Huh? A man who can cook is better than one who can't.
I thought of my future properly. Are you really the man that I should marry?
What? Wait a second. Is this going to where I think it's headed?
I'm going to date an elite man working at one of the top companies in the country, so let's break up.
The words I was dreading to hear from her. Hey, that's so sudden.
I don't like doing housework, so I thought that if I marry you, I'll have an easy married life. But come to think of it, if I marry a rich man, I can just hire a maid to do everything for me. Also, I can hire people like you, too. So I think that I should marry a rich man with a lot of money. That's why I decided to be happy together with an elite man.
Who is he?
It doesn't matter who he is. With that said, let's pretend we never prepared for the wedding. I will become happy together with the $100,000 player.
Minami laughed as she marched out of the room. I looked down and didn't have a word to say back. Listening to the living room door close, I smirked. She finally broke off our engagement. That's right. I was waiting for Minami to break off our engagement. Actually, I heard from Paige that Minami was with an elite man. However, I couldn't find evidence of her affair, so I had no choice but to wait for her to admit it. That's why I always have a voice recorder with me, in the event that she admits to her affair. But in addition to evidence of a broken engagement due to a love affair, I've also documented the days when she would complain about my cooking. So the lawyer was very pleased. I received alimony, and we parted without much drama. I loved her so much, but her attitude recently had been too much to take in. What's worse is that she didn't take good care of her food, and she didn't show appreciation either. Well, it turned out that the breaking off of the engagement was sort of a blessing in disguise for me. Half a year later, one day, just when I thought I'd completely forgotten about Minami, I received a call from her. Honestly, I didn't want to get involved with her anymore. So even though I received a call from her, I didn't delete her number, so I'll know that it's her if she calls. That way, I don't accidentally answer her call.
Paul, aren't you going to answer the call?
Ailey, who's with me, curiously asked me. Actually, she's my sister's acquaintance. We met 3 months ago, and we're dating. She's a very sweet person. Actually, I showed her the caller's name on my phone as it kept ringing.
Your ex-girlfriend?
Yeah. Ailey knows that my previous engagement was broken.
Are you sure you don't want to answer the phone?
I have a feeling it's not going to be pleasant if I answer the phone.
Right. How about I answer it?
No, I don't want you to feel uncomfortable. She'll probably just give up if I don't pick up the phone. However, I was wrong about that. She continued calling my phone until I had to decline them. But then she started calling my work phone. I decided not to pick up the phone, and I waited for her to give up. A few days later, Ailey, Paige, and I were going out today. We gathered at the train station, and just when we were about to leave, I heard a familiar voice calling my name.
Paul, I finally found you. Why didn't you answer my calls?
I looked at the direction from where the voice was coming from. I was right. It's Minami! But wait a minute. That is Minami, right? She looks kind of round. Her face looks puffier, and I think she's doubled in size. She made a thudding noise, and the ground shook as she came closer to us. Ailey and Paige were just as shocked as I was!
Is that your ex-girlfriend?
I think.
Oh my, I guess puberty hit her late. What are you whispering about? How dare you ignore your finances? Oh, wait, did you forget something? Huh? Paul is your ex-fiancé. You forgot to say ex. I came to take back my ex, so I don't need to use that prefix.
What?
I'm sorry for suddenly dumping you before, but I had no choice but to do that. But I realize now I won't hesitate anymore. I will be your one and only Manami.
You don't have to.
Whoa, how bold of you to propose in front of your ex's new girlfriend. I mean, how thoughtless of you. What did you just say? A girlfriend? Her?
Hey, stop it! I tried to stop Minami from attacking Ailey, but Ailey looked composed. I mean, she looked more like drawn back. Paige, could you please wait with Ailey at a cafe nearby?
Oh my, are you sure you're fine without me?
Well, I'm a bit worried.
Don't worry about me. I'll just be a spectator.
She's so cool.
It's just been half a year since we broke up, but you already have a new girlfriend? Unbelievable.
Unbelievable? You're unbelievable! You broke off our engagement and dumped me for a guy who, according to you, earns more than me!
I broke up with him just so I can be with you, so it's not unbelievable. Paul, please make me your fiancé again. I promise I won't look at other men ever.
That's impossible!
What? Why?
What do you mean, why? I'm shocked that you don't understand why. You insulted my cooking and you broke off our engagement, that's why! Besides, I got a new girlfriend now.
Is it because I became fat? I can't believe you judge people by their looks. How dare you?
That's irrelevant. Well, I guess you did gain some weight, but the first time we met, you weren't that huge, but you were a bit chubby.
Chubby? How dare you call me chubby?
Sorry, but try to remember the first day we met.
Well, I guess you're not wrong.
She's admitting it now. You had rough skin, and your hair was very dry.
Big brother, you don't say that to a lady. That's right. How could you say that?
Oh, I'm sorry. What I was trying to say is that I judged you for your inner beauty rather than your outer.
So does that mean you still love me?
Actually, no.
What?
You insulted my cooking, and you even said that I had no sense of style. That's when I thought that I couldn't be with you.
What? Just because of that? It's just normal to complain about cooking.
What's worse is that even though you had a fiancé, you kept on going out to matchmaking parties. You even approached men who you find attractive. You cheated on me and broke off our engagement. Where's the inner beauty there?
Makes sense. In my defense, I was told by my friend that there's no point in marrying a man if he doesn't earn much. I only have one life to live, so I decided how to live it.
Whoa, how defiant of her.
Also, I didn't cheat on you. Stop saying I cheated because it's unpleasant to the ears.
Huh? But...
Well, it is true that I became good friends with an elite man, and we nearly had a relationship, but I suddenly couldn't contact him. In other words, I didn't cheat on you.
Huh? Whether you had a relationship with him or not, what you did is still bad. Why is Paige grinning? Paige, didn't you tell me that she cheated on me?
Oh, I don't remember saying that. That's right, I didn't have a relationship with him.
I don't think that's something one should be saying with a smug look.
Without Paul, I couldn't eat or sleep. Come back to me, Paul. Manami, your grammar is wrong again. Huh? It's can't eat nor sleep. How did you grow that much if you haven't been eating? What? When you were with my brother, he cooked balanced meals for you. Thanks to him, you were able to control what you ate and the amount you ate. Because of that, your skin and hair became very shiny. But after you broke up with him, you ate and drank like there's no tomorrow. No wonder you turned out like that. So that's why you called him in a panic.
I see now.
All right. I can't forget Paul's cooking. I ate a lot of what Paul cooked for me, but I was able to maintain my weight and my skin was glowing like a baby. Ever since he and I broke up, I gained 40 pounds, and I can't apply my foundation smoothly anymore. On top of all that, I have pimples growing here and there. It's a disaster. Please do something about this.
Do something about that?
I have an idea. I'll work and earn money so you'll be the house husband, Paul.
A house husband?
That's right. I bet your job doesn't pay you much, so you'll be fine. If you receive benefits as my spouse, right? I will work and earn money while you do the chores at home, but please continue doing some housework, okay? See, I'm quite understanding, aren't I? Right?
I don't know how to respond to her. Just when I was having trouble, Paige and Ailey started laughing.
Paul as a house husband? What's wrong with that? We're living in an era where it's not unusual for men to be house husbands.
You're not wrong about that.
But I don't think my brother should be a house husband and receive benefits. Because I have never heard of anyone earning $150,000 receiving benefits. Huh?
Come to think of it, there's an income limit as to those who can receive benefits. Do people earning $100,000 receive them too?
Wait a second. $150,000? Who is earning that much? What? Don't lie to me. There is no way a good researcher earns that much. Actually, he is earning that much. He's booked up for the whole year to cook for different clients, and he's made a fortune from TV and video appearances. Not to mention product development for famous restaurants and collab products. There's even a post-it of him being sold. Allie and I are using it at work. What? But no one told me. You never told me that when we were living together.
Huh? Because you never asked me.
What? People who earn that much usually are so excited to tell others. There's only a very small fraction of the population who earn $150,000. Why didn't you say that you earn more than $50,000 when I said I'll break up with you?
Huh? Because you told me he works for one of the top companies in the country, and my job's not a stable one. So I don't know where my next client will be coming from. It's in an unstable state, so I couldn't stop you. That's what I told her, but when she talked to me about breaking up, my feelings for her were already gone. So there was no need for me to stop her.
Where you're going to get your next job? But if you have all your days this year booked, then that's secure.
Oops, I've been exposed.
You're a good cook and you're a high earner, and on top of all that, you're handsome. I didn't realize you're a catch.
Don't praise me that much.
You let go of a big fish. Stop talking about fishing at a time like this. Your ex-girlfriend is so unique. Ugh, whatever. Please, just live with me again. Please, manage the food I eat. If you don't, I might lose my original form.
You're right. It needs to be addressed immediately.
That's what I thought you'd say. I love you, Paul.
I then held the hands of the one I love.
What?
Let's go now, Ailey. Of course I held Ailey's hand.
I'm sorry. We're going to the wedding hall.
She said, and looked at the wedding hall nearby.
What?
As for the management of your food, I suggest going to the gym or the hospital.
What? No! There's no point in doing that if no one will cook for me. What? No, I can't do it alone, Paul!
We headed straight to the wedding hall while Minami collapsed on the ground crying. The reason why we came to the wedding hall was because it's Ailey's workplace. Actually, the wedding hall introduced to us was owned by Ailey. When I went there to apologize for the cancellation, we hit it off right away and started dating. Thanks to Ailey's fast thinking about going to the wedding hall, it looks like Minami finally gave up on me. She stopped calling me, and according to rumors, she gained even more weight. She took frequent leaves of absence from work and got fired. She eventually got evicted for non-payment of rent. When Minami went back to her parents' house, they thought she was a scammer because of the huge change in weight. Apparently, to lose weight, she's working part-time delivering post, and she lives at her parents' house. As for me, Ailey and I are getting closer and closer, and we're living happily together. Oh, by the way, I forgot to thank her for her investigation. Paige, thank you for your help. This is the reward for what you did for me. I placed a huge suitcase on the table.
Hooray! I was waiting for this moment. Huh? You look like you're doing something illegal. This is actually very valuable.
That's what Paige said, and took out a huge jar filled with pudding to the brim.
Huh? What is that?
It's my special pudding in a jar. It's quite difficult to make, so I only make it as a special reward. Paige's reward is always pudding.
Wow.
Oh no, I hope she's not turned off by this.
It looks so good. Please make that for my birthday, too. I want apricot dessert in a jar. That sounds delicious, too.
Really? But I was thinking of giving you a necklace on your birthday.
I want this.
Okay.
All right. Now, let's all dig into my special reward.
It makes me happy to be able to please the people I love with homemade food. The more people I cook for, the happier I become. Thank you for watching. What kind of crazy people will we get to see next? Stay tuned for more.
My name is Paige, 30 years of age. After graduating from high school, I met my husband. Masao, through a friend, and we got married years later. I love to go to work, so even after we got married, I didn't resign from work and continued to work. I'm still working to this day. It's my day off today. In the morning, I did all the chores, and I'm thinking about whether to watch the new video that I recorded or to read the comic books that I've been wanting to read. Oh, I think there's a novel that I still haven't read yet. My older sister said that she'll stop by my house today. How about you guys? What do you do on your days off? There's always plenty of things I want to do. So I always have a hard time deciding what to do. But, well, I think I'll just take it easy today. I'll start with the video. I need to watch the Elric brothers first. That's what I thought of doing, so I prepared plenty of snacks and drinks. But then, just as I was about to sit on the couch, the doorbell rang, so I went to get the door. A young woman I've never seen before was staying by the door, and she started yelling at me. Masao, where are you? Masao! Huh? What are you doing? Masao, where are you? I know you can hear me. Huh? What in the world are you doing? I mean, who are you? Huh? Who am I? That's my line. Masao said that he'll divorce you, but I don't see him doing that anytime soon. What? Divorce? What are you talking about? My name is Miki. I'm Masao's girlfriend. What? I said yes to him because he said he'll divorce you, but this? Divorce him and pay me alimony. What? Ugh, this is the worst. I was scammed. I'm so mad at you. I'll report you to your boss. I don't understand what you're saying. What? Oh, just shut up and bring Masao right here, right now. But Masao is already... Scammer. Your husband is a marriage scammer. What? There's no way that is... I couldn't comprehend what was happening. She came to my house out of the blue and she started yelling things that I didn't understand. She keeps rambling on and on and on without giving me the time to talk. While I stood there dumbfounded, one more guest arrived. My older sister arrived at my house 30 minutes earlier than expected. Long time no see, Paige. Oh, big sister, you're early. It's quite a ruckus here. Oh, I'm sorry about that. I don't know what's happening either. I was right to come here early. Because I thought this would be the case. What? Big sister, you knew about this, so you came? Of course. Because I'm your older sister, I can sense stuff. Hey, enough chit-chat and stop ignoring me. Oh, I'm sorry, Miki. You're 26 years old, right? Huh? How did you know? Paige, I already called Mom to come too. Hey, do you hear me? Why are you shunning me? Anyway, about your husband. He deceived me. I am deeply wounded by his promise, so pay alimony, right? Wait, what? Why did you? How did I know what you were trying to say, right? I don't like what's happening. What is happening? Everyone, you felt relieved the moment my older sister appeared, didn't you? Also when she mentioned that her mother, Penny, is coming too. We have an amazing cast for this episode, so please watch what will happen until the end. With that said, I asked the woman who claimed to be my husband's lover, you mentioned that you were with my husband, but I think you've mistaken him for a different person. However, Miki shook her head from left to right and she denied what I said. No, I haven't mistaken him for a different person. Masao and I were seriously dating and we love each other. But he never divorced you, even after he promised he would. By the way, I have pieces of evidence of you cheating on him. What? Me? Cheating on him? I have no idea what she's talking about. She's claiming to be Masao's girlfriend, and she says that Masao promised to marry her. She also claims to have pieces of evidence about my affair. I was greatly perplexed by her claims. That's when Miki started talking about money. If you pay me a certain amount to hush me up, I will keep it a secret and I will not tell Masao about it. Huh? Just as I expected. I've been thinking that you'll say it soon. I get it now. So she is a scammer. I see someone coming. Oh, is our mother arriving? That's what I thought, but I was wrong. You know what? I called a lawyer with me. Here he comes. Let's get the story straight here. Huh? Oh, my precious weekend. I was so looking forward to this day off. But it looks like I won't be able to enjoy it. I got myself into trouble, but if a lawyer is coming... But that's when a so-called lawyer named Newman arrived and said,
Nice to meet you. I'm Newman, and I'm a lawyer.
Hello? A lawyer? Really? My older sister is smirking. I bet it's something about this so-called lawyer.
I came here today at the request of your husband.
Huh? My husband requested you? This is so messed up. This is another surprising statement. I went silent for a moment. What's with that behavior? You look like you're acting. Huh? Acting? Mr. Lawyer, are you sure that my husband is the one who requested you?
Yes, that's right. Your husband seemed to be suspecting you of cheating since before. He came to my office and said that he wants a divorce and to demand alimony.
Is that so? While I was perplexed about how to answer that, I heard a voice from the back coming towards us. Paige, are they your guests? Oh, hi, Mom. You guys are finished. Huh? Mom, this woman is claiming to be Masao's lover, and this man over here claims to be a lawyer. Is that so? What's your name, and from which firm are you?
I'm from the Pani firm, and my name is Newman.
Huh?
I'm Newman.
Is that so? Paige and Phoebe, I'll call your father. Okay, Mom. After saying that, our mom left. In that case, I'll go call Clint. What? Okay then, you go do that. This will for sure be troubling. My older sister skipped happily and left. After they left and I was alone, the two scammers tried to corner me. Pay up before this becomes a big problem. I'll let you go if you pay up. I work with a lot of men, but I've never done anything bad.
You might say that, but we have pieces of evidence showing otherwise. You can't evade this.
Your husband is so pitiful because he has no idea what you're doing. While he toils hard every day at work, well, your husband had a relationship with me too, so I guess you're even. These people, how dare they talk about something that never happened? They're trying to charge me alimony for their story that has no basis. They're even talking about divorce. That's why I decided to ask them about how much they know. There are several questions that I would like to ask both of you. Are you fine with that?
Well, I have a duty of confidentiality, so I might not be able to answer everything, but go ahead. Ask away.
I would like to ask about the period of your relationship. Huh? The period of our relationship? We've been in a relationship since about a year ago. A year ago? Really? Masao and I loved each other dearly, and we promised to be together forever. Understood. So what about the pieces of evidence that you were talking about?
They're in this envelope. This is a picture of you together with a certain man going inside the hotel. This is not the only picture we have. Look, this too.
Huh? The woman does look kinda like me from the back, but I've never been to the hotel lately. That does look a bit like me, but I've never been to a hotel lately. Also, I don't own a very flashy outfit like that. Who took that picture?
That's personal information, so unfortunately, I can't tell you. All I can tell you is that a detective took that picture.
A detective? Then...
Paige!
Oh, you're Masao! Huh? This woman, she didn't even check what Masao looks... Dad! Dad? My father's here now. My father is a detective, but he only has a few appearances in situations like this.
I heard about it from your mother. Let me see. Ah, this hotel. I see. I'll go call my grandfather and your grandmother.
Well, that was too short. Dad took a quick look at the evidence and he left right after. Those pictures that they claimed were evidence didn't show my face at all. They were all pictures to the back. When I looked closer, the color of the hair looked somewhat different. Also, the woman in the picture is wearing a mini skirt and high heels. She's wearing the type of clothes that I don't wear. See, I told you, these are the pieces of evidence. We have all these pieces of evidence, but you're still thinking of making excuses? But I'm telling you. You never give up, do you? I'm telling you that we have this much evidence. Hurry up and give me the money. You better pay up before your husband arrives home.
We have all these pieces of evidence, and to not make matters worse, I suggest that you pay up faster. If there's an extension of attorney fees, it'll be charged to you as well.
What they're saying is messed up. That's when my younger brother Clint arrived.
Hello!
Oh, Masao! Actually,
I'm actually quite busy today, but I was told that something interesting's happening here at your house this afternoon, sis. Phoebe told me, so I came.
Oh, is that so? It's not him, it's a different person again.
Well, there's only 1 hour left before the last boss arrives.
Ah, you're right.
Our amazing parents already completed the preparations for revenge.
All right, they work very fast.
As for the side of the evidence, our unbelievable grandparents have cooperated, so the securing of the video has been completed.
I see. Oh, that's great news. That's what I expected.
Our brother's on his way here in a police car.
I'm so glad I can rely on everyone.
All right, now, I'll go pick up the last boss and escort her in my Ginter Marcluge.
I've never heard of that name before.
It's the name of my motorbike. After things settle down, the last boss will have a regular meeting at 5:30 in the afternoon. Clink!
Understood.
All right then. Adios!
As for this channel's fans, I beg you to understand all that. But these two are clueless. I don't care what happens to them. In the meantime, my grandmother Pearl and grandfather Peter arrived. Now, let's make these people who claim to be Miki and her lawyer shut up once and for all. I bet these two will be lost for words.
Paige, this is the video of the security camera of the hotel that your father told us to secure. We brought it. What? There's no way you have...
This is one of the hotels that we run. We use omnidirectional surveillance cameras there. What? Really? Oh my god! Miki, the pictures that you claim are evidence, this is the exact hotel, right? Look, the face is revealed. This isn't me, is it? Wait a second, aren't these the two of you?
We already submitted these to your mother's lawyer's office. What? Lawyer's office?
Philip's office of the detective also has their information already. What in the world is happening? I never thought... The two scammers turned pale, and that's when Clint arrived together with the last boss.
I'm home, Mom!
It's showtime! Sparkle!
Oh, welcome home, Penelope.
Are these them? Those who keep making things up about Dad?
That's right, I'm having trouble because of them.
We will do everything in our power to make sure they don't come back again, right?
That's right.
I,
Oh, Uncle Paul is here!
Then several police cars arrived, together with my handsome police brother.
Oh no! The cops are here!
What? What are we going to do now?
Paige! Are these two the scammers you were talking about?
Exactly. Wait, I can explain. This woman's husband is...
You're still saying that? Tch, you're hopeless.
Actually, her husband and this woman...
My father actually passed away 3 years ago.
What? There's no way that's true. Wait a second, okay? Then I went to the other room and brought out something. This is my husband. He passed away 3 years ago. I took out the portrait of my deceased husband and showed it to them.
What?
You guys are idiots. You came to scam us without even doing your research. You even targeted us out of all people. You're so stupid. Listen, I will never forgive you for insulting my daddy and for getting my mom into trouble. I will not settle this case as just an ordinary scam. Both of you said and did horrible things to my mommy and daddy. You even interfered with the business of the hotel that my great-grandparents run. You also gave more work to my lawyer grandma and my detective grandpa. You also made my fans at Uncle Clint's club angry. You even made Uncle Paul dispatch his team. You also made my Aunt Phoebe use her abilities, although she's a popular fortune teller who people wait for a year just to get an appointment with her. What's even worse is that you made me angry. Me! How dare you!
You're just a kid. What are you saying?
Right! I can't believe her husband already passed away! Tch.
That's when Penelope glared at the two of them.
Before you go to hell, there are 3 things I'll tell you. 1, I will never forgive those who insult my family. 2, even if the dragon's weak point is its tail, it couldn't be chopped off by snakes like you. 3, you shouldn't have gone against the grain to provoke the dragon.
After Penelope gave her speech, Paul and the other police that were with him arrested the scammers. They shoved them into the police car and took them to the police station. After that, the police and detectives thoroughly investigated their other crimes. The lawyers thoroughly pursued them, and they were sued by the hotel magnate and his wife. In a result, they now live in jail. After they were released from prison, the people at the top of various clubs and societies led the way, and the fans of their poster girl protested vehemently. Even when they tried to escape, a successful fortune teller tracked them down and put them through hell. Huh? Are you curious about what happened to us as a family? My daughter and I are living peacefully with the help of the people around us. Penelope and I are going to visit Masao's grave today. Masao, long time no talk.
Dad, we brought sunflowers today.
Masao, Penelope is big now, see?
Dad, I look more like Mom now. Don't you think so too? Can you see us from heaven?
I bet he can see us from up there. I have a feeling he's saying that you're beautiful.
Well, I get that a lot though. Dad, don't you worry because I will take care of Mom.
You're very reliable, aren't you? I'll rely on you, okay?
Sure.
Masao, watch over us, okay?
Thank you for watching! What kind of crazy people will we get to see next?